Hello, my dear children and parents. Welcome to class 9th of Indus Valley Public School, Rat, where we will be doing lesson 2 from Moments, and the name of the lesson is The Adventure of Toto, written by Ruskin Bond. My dear children, in this story, we will be learning about the nature of an animal, how they behave, and what kind of atmosphere they like, and how a human used to give them treatment, and how they are concerned for an animal. Now, coming to the writer, Ruskin Bond, he is an Indian author who writes about nature and in a very ordinary way. He used to tell about the daily lives, what is happening. His stories are written in a simple and in an engaged manner. He writes as if the incident is in front of your eyes. Whatever, when we read about his stories or whatever the things which are written by him, it will look like as if that all situation is coming in front of your eyes. Okay, children? And now coming to the lesson, we will be studying the lesson where you will find different kinds of pet and their reaction, their behavior to each other. Some will be adventurous, some will be simple, some will be quiet. So different kind of animals behavior we are going to see in this story. In this story, it is very humorous and adventurous story of a naughty monkey named Toto. So here what happened, the writer's grandfather bought the monkey from a Tonga driver. The pranks played by Toto have been narrated in an interesting way and make the story humorous. So here we come with the story. The Adventure of Toto. So have you ever had a baby monkey as a pet? Toto is a baby monkey. Let's find out whether he is mischievous or docile. So mischievous means notorious and docile means to keep calm, to keep quiet. So my dear children, moving to the lesson, moving to the story. So now grandfather bought Toto from a Tonga driver for the sum of ₹5. So who had purchased? Grandfather has purchased Toto. And who was Toto? Toto was a monkey. And the grandfather purchased him from a Tonga driver. And what the amount he paid? He paid ₹5 to the Tonga driver. The Tonga driver used to keep the little red monkey tied to a feeding trough. Okay. So feeding trough, it is a container where people used to keep the food for the animals. And he is keeping the monkey in that place so that he cannot run from that particular place. And the monkey looks so out of place there that grandfather decided he would add the little fellow to his private zoo. So the seeing towards that monkey, the baby monkey, the grandfather was attracted towards his activity. So he decided to purchase this monkey and he named that monkey as Toto. Toto was a pretty monkey. His bright eyes sparkled with mischief beneath deep-set eyebrows, and his teeth, which were a pearly white, very often displayed in a smile that frightened the life out of the elderly Anglo-Indian ladies. So here it is a description of the monkey that his eyes was very bright. It was a very pretty monkey and his teeth was pearly white, and sometimes when he smiled it used to get displayed. But seeing that his teeth, the Anglo-Indian ladies, they used to get scared. But his hands looked dried up as though they had been prickled in the sun for many years. But the hand of the monkey was very dry, as if like you see whenever the pickles means अचार जो धूप में रख देते हैं वो सूख जाता है. Similarly, the monkey's hand was looking alike. Yet his fingers were quick and wicked, and his tail, while adding to his good looks. So, what all things adding to his good look? His tail was adding to his look very good. Grandfather believed a tail would add to anyone's good look. Also served as third hand. So his tail was serving as a third hand because he used to do many of the mischiefs through his tail. He could use it to hang from a branch, and it was capable of scooping up any delicacy that might be out of reach of his hands. So now his tail is used to climb from one branch to another, to jump from one branch to another. Then he can hold the things which he cannot hold from his hand, which are very far away. So immediately he can hold that things from his tail. So in this way his tail was serving as the third hand. Now, grandmother always fussed when grandfather brought home some new birds or animals. So grandmother was not happy whenever she used to see any new bird or new pets or new animal to the home. So it was decided that Toto's presence should be kept a secret from her until she was in a particularly good mood. So now grandfather and the other both have decided to keep this secret. They will not tell about this monkey to the grandmother until and unless they will find that grandmother's mood is perfectly okay. Now she is in a good mood. So it was a secret till that time. So grandfather and I put him away in a little closet opening into my bedroom wall, where he was tied securely, or so we thought, to a peg fastened into the wall. So now there was a closed secret cupboard in my room, in my bedroom, means other's bedroom. So we both, grandfather and the other, they both hide that monkey, that Toto, inside that cupboard, and they hanged him through a hook that was pasted in the wall. Few hours later, when grandfather and I came back to release Toto, so now after some time they both thought that now we should lose that pet because they have tightened it. Now it's a time to release him, to free him. What they see, let's see. We found that the walls, which had been covered with some ornamental paper chosen by grandfather, now stood out as naked brick and plaster. So now what happened? The walls which were nearby the Toto, he had removed all the decorative papers. Means that wall was covered with the ornamental, some decorative paper, but this Toto has teared all the papers, and now that walls are looking very naked, very dirty, as if made up of only brick and plaster. The peg in the wall had been wrenched from its socket, and my school blazer, which had been hanging there, was in shreds. So now what happened? That peg, that hook that was there on the wall, it was removed from that place because Toto snatched that thing, and the blazer which was hanging on that hook, it was also torn into pieces. Shred means tear into pieces. I wondered what grandmother would say. Now author is saying that if a grandmother will see all this the distraction or disturbance in the room, then what she is going to say, we cannot imagine. But grandfather did not worry. He seemed pleased with the Toto's performance. So now what happened? Grandfather was not worried about the grandmother's reaction, but he was enjoying the adventurous, the mischievous, the notorious act done by the Toto. "He's clever," said grandfather. Given time, I'm sure he could have tied the torn pieces of the blazer into a rope and made his escape from the window. So now grandfather is saying that Toto is very clever if we have given him time. मतलब हम लोग थोड़ी देर और लेट आए होते तो what he did, he tied up all the teared pieces of your blazer into a rope and he have already gone. He have already left that room. Okay, his presence in the house still a secret. Till time it is a secret only going for Toto and nobody knows कि still Toto is there in the room. Toto was now transferred to a big cage in the servants' quarter where a number of grandfather's pets lived very sociably together, and a tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a tame squirrel, and for a while my pet goat. So what happened? Till time as it was secret, now grandfather decided to change the place and he was sent to a big cage in the servants' quarter, and in that servants' quarter many other animals were staying and they was living in a very friendly manner. Who all are there in that cage? Tortoise was there, rabbits were there, squirrels were there, and others ki goat was also there. But the monkey wouldn't allow any of his companions to sleep at night. So when monkey was transferred to that place, so he was making so much of mischief that none of these animals were able to sleep. So grandfather, who had to leave Dehradun next day to collect his pension in Saharanpur, decided to take him along. So now next day in the morning, grandfather was moving to Saharanpur to take his pension. So he cannot leave Toto among these animals, among these pets. So what he decided to take Toto along with him, and when he will be going to Saharanpur. Unfortunately, I could not accompany grandfather on that trip, but he told me about it afterwards. So now author is saying that he was not fortunate enough to join the grandfather in this trip. So what he decided, but grandfather told all the incidents what had happened in the trip. A big black canvas kit bag was provided for Toto. So now how to take this Toto? So grandfather have arranged for a big canvas, a bag made up of canvas. This with some straw at the bottom became his new abode. So now this bag was new home for the Toto. Abode means home. When the bag was closed, there was no escape. So now उस बैग को जब पैक कर देंगे, चेन लगा देंगे, तो there is no chance to escape from that place. There is no chance to leave that place. Toto could not get his hands through the opening, and the canvas was too strong for him to bite his way through. So now what happened? Toto was not able to make his hand out from that bag. Even the material canvas was very hard, so that he was not able to grind that material. His effort to get out only had the effect of making bag roll about on the floor or occasionally jump into the air. So what happened? The efforts when he was trying to come out from that bag. So actually bag was packed, material was strong. So only his movements were able to observe that something is there who is trying to move up and down. He was not able to come out. Okay? And if sometime he jumps, then the bag used to roll up. Bag गिर जाता था, लुढ़क जाता था. Okay, but he was not able to come out from that bag. An exhibition that attracted a curious crowd on lookers on the Dehradun railway platform. So this bag was jumping and rolling, so it was like an exhibition, and everybody was attracted towards the bag, and then they were seeing what is happening, why it is happening. Toto remained in the bag as far as Saharanpur, but while grandfather was producing his ticket at the railway turnstile, Toto suddenly poked his head out of the bag and gave a ticket collector a wide grin. So what happened when grandfather was collecting the ticket from the ticket counter? So at that time, this Toto, he was succeeded to take his head out. He started peeping from that bag, and suddenly he gave a cunning grin. He had shown the teeth to the ticket collector. The poor man was taken aback, but with great presence of mind and much of the grandfather's annoyance, he said, "Sir, you have a dog with you. You will have to pay for it accordingly." So now what happened? This ticket collector was scared by the grin. So he immediately shifted back, and then he asked the grandfather for the amount to be paid because he is carrying a dog. So it's a rule that you cannot carry dog in the rail. So he thought that it is a dog, and by asking the amount of ticket from the grandfather, this made grandfather angry. Okay. In vain did grandfather take Toto out of the bag. In vain did he try to prove that monkey did not qualify as a dog or even as a quadruped. So now when the ticket collector asked for the money and said that you are carrying a dog, so grandfather got angry and he said that no, he did not carry a dog, it is a monkey, and it did not qualify any of the character of a dog, and nor any animal that is having 4 legs. He is separate from all the animals. Toto was classified a dog by a ticket collector, and 3 rupees was some handed over as his fare. Now ticket collector observed Toto as a dog, and 3 rupees as a fare was collected by the ticket collector. The grandfather, just to get his own bag, took from his pocket a pet tortoise and said, "What must I pay for this, since you charge for all animals?" Now grandfather was angry and he has taken out the tortoise and said, "What should I pay for this if you are charging for all animals?" The ticket collector looked closely at the tortoise, prodded it with his forefinger, gave grandfather a pleased and triumphant look, and said, "No charge, it's not a dog." So now what happened? Ticket collector started seeing the tortoise very closely and said to the grandfather, no, he did not want any money for this because he only took charge for the dog as a pet. When Toto was finally accepted by the grandmother, he was given a comfortable home in the stable where he had a companion, the family donkey known as Nana. So now when grandmother came to know about the Toto, she accepted her. Then the Toto received a home, acceptable atmosphere, and he was brought into the family, and he had a companion that companion used to stay in the family, and it was a donkey, and the name of that donkey was Nana. On Toto's first night in the stable, grandfather paid him a visit to see if he was comfortable. So when Toto was kept in the stable, at that night grandfather went there and checked out where everything is okay. Is Toto comfortable in that place or not? Because previously he was staying in the room with the author as well as with the grandfather. So now first time grandfather took that monkey to the stable. So he just want to confirm whether he is comfortable or not. Okay. To his surprise, he found Nana without apparent cause pulling at her halter and trying to keep her head as far as possible for a bundle of hay. So now this Toto was doing mischief. He was, वो जो घोड़े की लगाम होती है, that was there in the Nana's nose. So this Toto was snatching that this thing, a halter, and he was not allowing Nana to eat the hay. He was doing the mischief. Grandfather gave Nana a slap across her haunches, and she jerked back, dragging Toto with her. He had fastened onto her long ears and his sharp little teeth. So grandfather was not able to see whether Toto was doing this mischief. So he gave a hit on his back, means donkey's head, because he was not able to eat the hay. and grandfather thought that donkey is not eating willingly, but in fact her haunches was snatched by the monkey. So now when he gave a hit, when grandfather gave hit on his back, so this donkey jumped along with the Toto. Okay, and they gave a heartbeat, and they can never means their ears were hardly bitten. So now Toto and Nana can never become friends. Toto and Nana never became friends. A great treat for Toto during cold winter evening was the large bowl of warm water given him by grandmother for his bathe. So it was a winter season. So in order to take a bath, grandmother used to give warm water to the Toto. He would cunningly test the temperature with his hand. So now very cleverly this Toto is going to test the temperature, whether the water is hot, cold or normal. So how he used to do, let's see. Then he would cunningly test the temperature with his hand. So cleverly he used to do with his hand. Then gradually step into the bath, first one foot, then the other, until he was into the water up to his neck. So what happened, how he do, first he will touch the water from his hand, then slowly from his feet, then he will enter there, and then he will stay into the water till his neck. मतलब तब तक वो पानी में देखना चेस्ट करता रहता है जब तक पानी उसके नेक तक नहीं आ जाता. Once comfortable, he would take the soap in his hand or feet and rub himself all over. So when he is comfortable in the water, that water is okay, then he will take the soap and he will put on his hands and all over the body. When the water became cold, he could get out and run as quickly as he could go to the kitchen fire in order to dry himself. So after taking the bath, when the hot water turns to the cold water, he will immediately come out of that tub and he will rush toward the kitchen in order to get himself warm. Okay. So, and in order to dry himself. If anyone laughed at him during this performance, Toto's feeling would be hurt and he would refuse to go on with his bath. And while doing all this activity, if somebody sees at him and start laughing on his activity, then he will become unhappy and he will be hurt and he will not continue with his bath and he will refuse to go there. So one day Toto nearly succeeded in boiling himself alive. So when he was testing the water temperature, so he himself put himself inside that water tank. A large kitchen kettle had been left on the fire to boil for tea, and Toto, finding himself with nothing better to do, decided to remove the lid. So what happened? Once tea kettle was kept on the water on the fire and it was boiling, but what happened, this Toto went there and he decided to remove the lid of the kettle. Finding the water just warm enough for the bath, he got in. So when he touched that water, it was little bit warm, so he thought it is good for my bath and he dipped inside that water. So what he did, finding the water just warm enough for bathe, he got in with his head sticking out from the open kettle. This was just fine for a while. So थोड़ा सा गर्म पानी था, तब तक वो सही था. उसके बाद देखो क्या, until the water began to boil. Toto then raised himself a little, but finding it cold outside, sat down again. Now what happened? So this water level raised there. He became uncomfortable and he was comfortable, and he is finding that outside temperature is much cold as compared to the inside temperature. Toto then raised himself a little, but finding it cold outside, sat down again. He continued hopping up and down for some time, until grandmother arrived and hauled him half boiled out of the kettle. So what happened now? He became helpless because he was inside the kettle and he continued hopping up and down. तो वो उसी केतली में ऊपर नीचे कूदने लगा. And so when grandmother came there, he started howling there. He started shouting for the help. So if there is a part of the brain specially devoted to mischief, the part was largely developed in Toto. So now it is said that if the part of the brain that is only devoted to the this thing, no, creativity or something like that, then this part will be highly given to the Toto. Mischief part will be given to the Toto, and he will make all kind of efforts to do his mischief, to use the brain in doing the mischievous. One day at lunch time, a large dish of pulao stood in the center of the dining table. So it was a lunch time and pulao was kept in between the table. We entered the room to find Toto stuffing himself with rice. So when they entered, what everybody saw, that this Toto was keeping himself, he was hiding himself within the rice. Okay. My grandfather screamed and Toto threw plate at her. So now when she came there and when she saw that Toto is hiding himself in the rice, so she screamed, she shouted, and when she was shouted, that time Monkey threw the pulao plate on her face. One of my aunt rushed towards and received a glass of water in the rushed. So received a glass. So when one of the aunt of the other was rushed from that place, so water was thrown on her face by the monkey. Toto. Now when grandfather arrived, so what happened when grandfather came inside? Toto picked up the dish of pulao and made his exit through a window. So he lifted the plate and it thrown outside the window, through the window. We found him in the branches of the jackfruit tree and the dish still in his arms. So now when it thrown, so that was hanging, all the pulao was hanging on the branches of the tree and the Toto was holding the plate. He remained there all afternoon, eating slowly through the spied grandmother who had screamed at him. He threw the dish down from the tree and chattered with delight when he broke into 100 pieces. So now what happened in afternoon? So every eating slowly and rice, determined to finish every grain. जब उसने पूरे grains खत्म हो गए, एक दाना खा लिया. So and then in order to spite grandmother who had screamed, so in order to be with the grandmother who was shouting at him, he threw the dish down from the tree and chattered with the delight when it broke into 100 pieces. So now it is going to break into 100 pieces. So this only talk a little. Obviously, Toto was not short of pet we would keep for long. Even grandfather realized that we are not well to do and could not afford the frequent loss of dishes, cloths, curtains and wallpapers. So grandfather found the Tonga driver and sold Toto back to him only for 3 rupees. Now in this paragraph it is told that this Toto was too much adventurous, too much disturbing elements. So grandfather decided, and he also realized that this animal we cannot keep as a pet. We cannot keep monkey as a pet. So he went in the search of the Tonga driver. He searched him and he returned Toto back to him for 3 rupees. He purchased for 5 rupees, but he returned that Toto for 3 rupees. So this is there in the lesson. Okay, my dear children, I've gone through this thing. Everything is okay. Now you will read the story. If any part that is not able to understand, please call me up and clear the doubts, my dear children. Okay, so here we end with the lesson. In the next video, I will give you the summary of the lesson and the question answers. So see the video, do the things, be ready for your papers, because I will be taking your examination and I've already provided you with the syllabus, and your examination will be all subjective, in a multiple type questions. You have to choose the most appropriate answer. Okay, my dear children, so read the story, understand the story. Till then, bye bye and take care. Thank you so much.